Hey guys, welcome to Walking with DoorDash. On this edition of Walking with DoorDash, I discuss DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart's challenge major e-commerce retails. Third-party food delivery players to grab additional market, shares edge retail insight. That's next on Walking with DoorDash. Stay tuned after this intro. Alright, now that the intro is over, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Walking with DoorDash. This is your news report dated for June 6th, 2021. If you are watching this any date further into the future, just to let you know, the date is current. And I am your host today. I'm giving you all the 411. So, as I stated in the previous intro opening, DoorDash, Uber Eats, Instacart challenge major e-commerce retailers. So, third-party providers of on-demand food delivery, including DoorDash, Instacart, Uber Eats, stand to overtake some of the biggest U.S. retailers in e-commerce sales by 2025. Edged by a Essentials Retail Insight, if I'm reading this right, Research Arms Project. Sorry guys, I gotta put the computer down. It's overheating in my hand, burning my hand up. U.S. gross merchandise value, or GMV sales, will more than double to 27.33 billion at Instacart and 27.58 billion at Uber Eats by 2025, surpassing Target.com, whose GMV sales are forecast to climb to 24.44 billion in 2025 from 14.87 billion in 2020. Edge Retail Insights said Friday in releasing findings from its Sizing the Delivery Intermediary Opportunity Study. The Boston-based CPG market researcher cited Instacart's expansion both inside and outside the grocery areas and Uber Eats' foray from restaurant delivery into retail grocery as the catalyst for expansion. Meanwhile, Edge by the hell? I'm sorry, I got really sidetracked on the next paragraph. Meanwhile, Edge by Essential, if I'm reading, I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right, and Edge Retail Insight analysts predict that DoorDash, the nation's largest app-based restaurant delivery service, will overtake eBay.com by 2025 to become the third biggest U.S. e-commerce banner behind Amazon.com and Walmart.com. DoorDash's expansion into grocery last summer and partnership with retailers in other categories are expected to grow GMV sales 48.57 billion by 2025. More than doubling its 2020 sales of 22.34 billion according to the report. And during that time span, Retail Insight analysts anticipate muted business to consumer, or B2C, growth, excluding consumer to consumer sales from eBay.com, with GMV sales projected to rise 34.6 billion in 2025 from 30.55 billion in 2020. Gives a little graph here, basically showing Amazon.com, eBay, Walmart, DoorDash, Apple, Home Depot, Wish, Target, Uber, and Instacart. Edge Retail Insight Studies forecast 2020 to 2025 GMV e-commerce sales to climb from 277.94 billion to 498.4 billion at Amazon, including online and offline sales, and from 29.65 billion to 61.9 billion at Walmart, including online and offline sales from Sam's Club sales and excluding fuel. The method of gauging the size of a third party or 3P marketplace, GMV, is calculated by multiplying the number of products sold by the price at which each product was sold over the given time period. Edge by Essential or Essential or whatever the hell you want to say it. And Edge Retail Insights said e-commerce is growing and evolving rapidly. Consumer behaviors and shopping habits have changed forever by COVID-19, and we are living now in the future of retail, Edge by Essential CEO Darren Baker said in a statement. The delivery intermediary market is exciting, fast-moving pace defined by big mergers and acquisitions, market-moving announcements, and emerging rivals with new business models that are attracting the eye of cash-rich venture capital firms. One thing is for sure, consumer packaged goods or CPG firms can no longer ignore these companies in their quest to succeed in the new world of retail, Baker said. The Edge Retail Insight report estimates that the U.S. GMV sales at on-demand food delivery providers will grow from 68.83 billion in 2020, 44.7 billion food service. Just give it a rough estimate of what they calculated it out to 138.77 billion in 2025, which roughly runs out to 98.6 billion for food service, 40.91 billion for grocery, for a compound annual growth rate or CAGR of 6.8%. That rate is nearly 1.7, not 100 times, 1.7 times faster than the total U.S. commerce market, projected to grow at 10.1% CAGR over that time span. I'm going to stop myself here, and I'm going to tell you guys that this article is actually down below. So if you want to read this and you want to understand it more, go for it. The link is in the description. E-commerce projected to grow at 10.1 from 516.83 billion in 2020 to 1.1 trillion in 2025. At the same time, the share overall online sales by delivery intermediaries, last mile delivery platforms, that partners with restaurants, supermarkets, and non-food retailers will more than double from 5.4 in 2020 to 11.2 in 2025. In grocery retail, the on-demand market stands to grow nearly 150% to $76.27 billion in GMV sales by 2025, even after COVID-19 restrictions fade, and the economies reopen. Edge Retail Insight DoorDash is expected to account for about a third of U.S. grocery delivery platform sales by 2025, with Uber and Instacart next with about 20% share apiece. This is in quotation marks as more retailers cooperate with these intermediaries as a cost-effective way to scale up fulfillment capacity quickly. We see them become more essential points of influence in a shopper's. Sorry guys, my phone just rang. I need to turn that off. It's my stupid neighbor. Sorry. Back to this. Influence in the shopper's purchase decision, observed Zian Wang, Vice President of Edge Retail Insight. Brands must start treating intermediaries as customers to win visibility on these platforms. On-demand delivery will be a key sub-channel in retail in the future, and CPG brands will need to work out who to partner with and develop tailored product pricing and promotional strategies to drive conversation on these platforms. Edge Retail Insight added that its study focused primarily on major app-based on-demand food delivery platforms that started out delivering meals for restaurants and quickly expanded into other categories such as grocery, health, beauty care. The analyst doesn't include a new generation of apps that have burst onto the grocery delivery stage in recent months, threatening to complicate supply chains even more with their promise of grocery to door in 10 minutes, the research said. The challenge for CPG brands in this sector is so dynamic and has such a short history and so data to quantify the delivery opportunity is difficult to come by, Wang said. Our latest collection of research on this topic is designed to give manufacturers the confidence to make the right choice and investment decisions when it comes to delivery intermediaries. So guys, basically, this is basically saying, okay, so now grocery is here to stay with Instacart, but it looks like down the road they're going to probably outlast and outdo the big chains like Amazon and Walmart and eBay. So guys, thank you for watching Walking with DoorDash. I really do apologize about my phone ringing the way it did. Thank you for watching and have a great rest of your day. For more content, please click above. To subscribe, click my icon.